They'll choose who lives or dies. When someone enters into the field of being a healthcare worker, we would like to believe they're all unbiased and colorblind. For help and salvation shouldn't solely be given to people who are socially selected. What happened to Alejandra Monaco on May 29, the year 2020 is a travesty, for two paramedics saw her as unworthy of saving, for she was a black trans sex worker who had HIV while she was poor and living in Colombia. One of Alejandra's roommates called for help when she saw that her friend was having a hard time breathing. The emergency operator automatically heard what Alejandra was suffering, and she thought that she might be suffering from the coronavirus. It took about 45 minutes for the ambulance to arrive to Alejandra's apartment. Once the paramedics saw that the occupants of that household were gay and the victim was a transgender person, their sense to help Alejandra disappeared. It took another 20 minutes for the paramedics to get dressed in hazmat suits before attending to Alejandra. After they took her vital signs, one of the paramedics brushed off the notion that Alejandra didn't have COVID. They told Alejandra's roommates that she had symptoms of overdose, not to give her water nor food, just don't give her anything, because she seems to be in respiratory arrest. She could choke, and that would be the end of her. Before the paramedics left, they told Alejandra's roommate, relax, go to sleep, let her be, because nothing's going to happen to her. After the paramedics left, Alejandra's roommate saw that the paramedics were standing outside the ambulance, drinking and smoking cigarettes. They were drinking and smoking cigarettes, while their friend Alejandra was lying on the ground suffocating. The paramedics left. A few minutes later, Alejandra passed away. To add more pain and misery to Alejandra and her roommates, the city did not go to her apartment and pick up Alejandra's body. They went after 15 hours had passed after her death. How can this be possibly acceptable in a society? It's not fair for people to be judging other people based on their gender, sex, creed, just because these two paramedics deemed her as, in their point of view, unworthy